Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Dallas Keuchel gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
For Boston, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 1 for 4. Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 1-2. Popped him up. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Here's the first pitch to him. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Swing and a line drive. But this is going to get fouled. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Marisnick on the move. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Shortstop, Xander.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marisnick is under it, and that retires the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Zero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
Chris Sale will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. 3-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit high. Bregman sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And you can see the Indians are already resting, having won their division series matchup, as they'll wait on the winner of this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Here's J.D. Martinez, head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Just a 1 for 9.
J.D. Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
I got 2-1 to count.
The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a line drive. Foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, As a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marisnick is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive.
Come on, Houston!
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh and 1. Here it comes. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Springer is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Carlos Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's George Springer. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out.
Give him the green light.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sliders in for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time. Nobody out, runner on first.
Let's go after him. Come on, after him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Evan Gaddis now standing in as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Let's go, bro.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Towards second. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. Will swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Right to him. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Now the pitch. Left field and deep. Marisnick going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here it comes on 1-1. To third. Bregman has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Houston leads this one 1-0. Here's Jake Marisnick. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Just a 1 for 9.
Left fielder, Hey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Missed with a slider. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. Sale has his target. Here it is on 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Three and 0 now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped him up. Nunez in foul ground, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Josh.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And he lays off for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Fly ball out toward left center field. Therefore it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Ball 3. The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. To short, hit hard. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Altuve for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Astros on top, 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. Makes the play, 1 away. Riding in once again, Carlos Correa. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, George.
Ready for another chance? George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0.
Leading off for Boston, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Striding in for Boston, Eduardo Nunez. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit in the air to shallow center. Correa over to his right. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis, a base hit in his first trip.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Gattis, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Evan Gattis is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Line drive to center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch.
Wow. I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Standing in now, J.D. Davis. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a strike. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one misses inside, a ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and threw the walk.
Riding in once again, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bradley on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Devers on at first, nobody out. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Here's Mookie Betts as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Springer, still ranging back. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 4th long ball of this series. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower, pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a soft liner. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Boston. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll start the inning and move back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out, throw that shutdown inning up, and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and locations, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Oh, not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Pulled toward right center field. Betts has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. And this will land foul. The 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. Santana has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. It's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Buddy Bashirs is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
52, Buddy Bashirs.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marisnick is under it, 1 down.
The batter,
Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And There's a line drive base hit to left field. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. A ball and a strike. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And he takes a called strike two. Bradley, the runner at second with one away. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Line towards center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready for another chance, Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Bregman gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Astros 1. Here's Carlos Correa now. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's in there for strike number 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. in there, 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
3-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Betts back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Hector Rondon been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Hector Rondon.
Here's Mookie Betts. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's 2 for 3.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Rondon, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Takes this the other way to right. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Nope. 3-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Three and 1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts will head for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And a ball 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of this series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Joe Smith enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Joe Smith. Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Domingo Santana, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
Let's go,
0-1, here it comes. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's now 5-1 Boston. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Ball one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-1. This is flared out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found the hole right there into the outfield.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. It was a walk in his last trip. And there's ball one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Let's go, Stros.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Alex Bregman. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
And that one just missed outside. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping up now, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Pedroia is calling for it. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. They're down here 5-1. Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup in for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Nunez leads off second with nobody out. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So stepping in, Rafael Devers head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers. Christian Vasquez waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now. Mookie Betts will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run. It's really been the key blow to this point in the ballgame.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. All day to the death of me.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Way in front of that fastball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Altuve for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Game 5 after this.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston, number 47, Tyler Thornburg. Leading off the bottom of the 9th inning for the Astros, second baseman, Altuve.
Here's the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Nunez is up with it. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Called strike 2.
probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here we go.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Houston. Trying to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Two out, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. And the Red Sox have taken that first step. They're on their way to the ALCS.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew. This is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.